What's up, guys? It's your man's McKinley362 back at you with another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle today. So if you want to have a chance of battling, remember that my Discord will be down in the description below. So go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys are thinking of these battles. So yeah, no giveaway today, but hey, we're doing a nice clean battle though. So I'm using a Trick Room team here, and Dre, he's gonna go ahead and lead off with this Tyranitar. So Tyranitar, it's gonna go ahead and get that Sandstream shenanigans going straight up. And obviously, since Tyranitar is a big threat, and it is a nice and clean Poke, it is obviously going to outspeed me, but we're gonna be able to tank that because I am physically defensive and I do have sturdy, so he wouldn't have been able to kill me anyway. And I am mental herb, so he wouldn't have been able to taunt me either to prevent me from going for the Trick Room. So we're just going to get this Trick Room set up, and we're going to go ahead and lay up the Stealth Rocks. So now that we got the Stealth Rocks, this thing, it is immediately going to go for the Earthquake again. And I didn't want to switch in anything because, you know, I thought that Carbink did its job. It got the Trick Room right. It was a suicidal lead Carbink. So now that we have that set up, I'm going to go straight to my Pangoro here. So Pangoro, he's just coming out here looking like, you know, a bulky boy. And I should have predicted this switch in to his Chandelure and went for a potential crunch. But no, me being dumb, I went for a Sky Uppercut. So yeah, that was just me being dumb and stupid. Glad I didn't go for a Body Slam though. I'm trying to predict something else to come in. But this thing is gonna come in, and obviously since Overheat is a thing and Flamethrower is a thing, you know, with the chance to burn, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna switch out here. So I'm just gonna switch out, and I'm gonna bring in my Toxapex, especially defensive Toxapex, and we are going to be able to take that. And this Toxapex, it does have the Rocky Helmet with the nice and clean regenerator. So this thing is looking mighty threatening. So obviously he's not going to stay in on a water type. A Chandelure, no way, there's no way heck that it's going to stay in on a Toxapex. So what I could have did there, I felt like I should have set up at least one layer of Toxic Spikes, you know, set up a nice clean layer of Toxic Spikes, you know, just to wear down the Pokies that he starts bringing in. So, but then again, he did bring in this Mew, so it would have been kind of redundant or useless for me to do that. So he's going to bring in his Mew here. I'm just looking at this thing, and it's screaming defog, so I'm like, you know what, this thing gonna defog, but it is okay. So it's gonna go ahead and pop up a nice and clean defog on me, but that's okay because thankfully I do have the Shadow Ball. So I'm gonna hit this thing with the non-stab Shadow Ball, and once I do that, it's gonna bring it down to about half HP. But this Mew is specially defensive. I can't really do nothing to it, man. I just can't do nothing to it. So he's just gonna switch out here. He's gonna bring in the 1. So this is the nice and clean Mega Lopunny. So I'm just gonna go straight for Trick Room here again. Thankfully that thankful that I did, because now I'm the fastest thing on the field. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I decided, why did I stay in on a Mega Lopunny and let my Porygon catch a high jump kick to the face? So I just went for an Ice Beam here. I don't know what I was thinking. So it's gonna go straight for the high jump kick, and because Eviolite is a thing, and because this thing is bulky, we are going to be able to live it. But that was a, oh my god, what was I thinking? So I'm just gonna switch into my Toxapex here again. I should have just did that in the first place, like, you know, as soon as he brought it in before Mega Evolved. So now it's just gonna get off a little bit of damage, and it's gonna take some Rocky Helmet damage. And then this is another misplay I made. Why would it stay in? This thing has nothing for me, so I'm just doing new plays here, and I tried to fish for a Scald Burn. So I'm gonna go ahead and set out a Scald towards that thing, towards his way, and it's just not doing anything. So I'm gonna switch out immediately right here, and I'm gonna switch into my punching. So now I have my Pangoro here. So obviously it is gonna get up the mandatory Stealth Rocks. This thing, oh, Ferrothorn, it is just so annoying to me. This was an OU battle, so yeah, but yeah, I just hate Ferrothorn. I'm sorry, I just hate Ferrothorn. If you ever see, the day you guys see me use a Ferrothorn is the day you see my face and know what I look like. So yeah, so we're just gonna catch a nice clean Vine Whip in this thing while we're in leftovers, when you can run Rocky Helmet on your Ferrothorns. So I'm just gonna crunch this thing. I've been crunching it to death now, and I'm taking Rocky Helmet damage and all types of stuff. I'm taking Rocky Helmet and Iron Barbs damage. So we are going to die, but I'm kind of glad that I did that because I brought this thing down to low HP. Low enough HP to where anything can come in. But unfortunately, I do have to sack off Porywan. So Porywan is going to die, and it is going to drop just like that. So now he's going to switch. Well, I'm going to bring in my Slowbro. So this is a nice and clean, shiny Slowbro that I got. So Slowbro just sitting here. And since I do have the Trick Room up, I am obviously the slower Pokey. Oh, is Trick Room still up? I forgot. I kind of forgot. But anyway, I'm just going to surf here because it is within range. You know, range has been acquired. You know what I'm saying? So we just got that thing nice and clean KO on it. So now he's going to bring in his Chandelure here again. And this thing is scaring the living heck out of me because I have nothing for this thing. So Chandelure is going to go for a Shadow Ball. This was a misplay on my part. I lived at 6 HP, and I don't know why, but I just went for the Trick Room. So this was a good thing and a bad thing because now Slowbro is at low HP, and what I really should have done was switch it out here because Slowbro can get regenerated. So I just go for the immediate surf right here, as you can see. So I go for the surf, and Chandelure is going to die, thankfully. Should have just switched into Toxapex. I don't know what I was thinking. I could have gotten off the regenerator. Like, your man's, I was not thinking at all this battle. Dre, this man was whipping my behind. Like, it was like he was my dad and he just had that battle. He was like, "Can we get over here?" And just spanking me left and right. And I had nothing for it. So I'm gonna go for Surf again. And because Tyranitar is a bulky boy, it's gonna live it. Goodbye, Slowbro. You were a lovely Pokemon. You will forever be missed. But you had to die because you couldn't kill a Tyranitar. R.I.P. R.I.P. But anyway, now that we got past that sadness, I'm just going to bring in my Alolan Marowak here. And Alolan Marowak, since I still do have the Trick Room up, I can't kill this thing from range. And here's, well, I couldn't really, yeah, I should have went for Shadow Bone because, you know, expecting him to switch into this thing. So he switched into Mewtwo as death fodder, and also as a way to waste Trick Room turns. Because this thing, it just wasted one crucial turn of Trick Room right there, because I could have killed this thing with the Shadow Bone on the switch in, and then he would have been forced to bring in another one of his 2 Pokés, which I could also kill, and so he would have just had 1 Pokemon left. So I am going to go for Flare Blitz. I don't know, I was thinking. And so I'm just going to go ahead and kill that. So Mew is dead, yes, but now he still has more Pokemons left. And I am going to get buffed by the Sandstorm. So once that happens, he's going to bring in Tyranitar. And I thought, so this Tyranitar, it's been throwing out one move all game, so this man, I'm thinking I am not bulky enough, because obviously Alolan Marowak is not bulky enough to take a stab Earthquake from, not stab, to take a non-stab Earthquake from Tyranitar. So yeah, so I'm thinking this thing had to have been Choice Banded, because it's the only moves I saw using the entire game, correct me if I'm wrong, was Earthquake. So this man was just throwing Earthquakes left and right. Earthquake just runs through, and it just, yeah, so this is going to be an L on my part. So let me know what you guys thought of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I do have a Discord server, so you guys can check that out down below in the description. So this has been McKinley362, your boy, and I'm signing off. See y'all later.